Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play King's Quest VI. Last time we made our way through the Land of the Dead. It was a pretty difficult journey, but we made it to the Lord of the Dead. But he seems intent on just letting us die. I guess that's his job here. What I do like about him is that this whole thing, this is him. All this is coming from his head and just expanding outward. So we might even be standing on his head right now. I think it like extends and like kind of just all comes back to him, which is just so bizarre and amazing. So what do we do? Well, remember we have this gauntlet. Let's look at it again.
The gauntlet is made of black iron and has a message inscribed upon it. Flesh may cross the portal and seek its master, Death. Flesh may go where death has trod, and challenge, like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath.
So let us go challenge death.
Alexander approaches the...
Yeah, we've already heard that.
If you kiss my...
I challenge you.
I did not come here to die, but to demand my right of challenge. I respectfully challenge thee, Death, by throwing down this gauntlet. Man may pass the portal and seek its master, Death. Man may pass where death has trod, and challenge, like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath.
He has the gauntlet!
Impossible! He challenges death. Who are you to challenge death?
A man of flesh is all I need to be, my lord.
And what is it that you seek with this challenge? The soul of some dead maiden?
I seek the souls of King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria of the land of the Green Isles.
You would save 2 human souls and emerge alive from this realm yourself? That shall be a difficult challenge indeed. The tomb does not open its doors lightly.
Either all 3 of us leave, or none go.
Very well. Then let me think of an appropriate task. Ah, yes, I have it now. Your challenge is this. For thousands of years I have sat upon this throne. I have heard every sad tale that can be told by human lips. I have seen tragedies that ended empires, injustices that defy reason, love that would light the very stars turn cold and hard. I have seen torments that cannot possibly be borne, and yet must be, for centuries. This thing I have never done. I have never shed a tear. Make me cry, thou man of flesh. That is my challenge.
Make death cry?
Sooner could he turn sea to stone,
Or fire to ice.
So that is a challenge indeed. He's seen the story of every single person who's died since he began his reign down here, and has felt nothing for any of them. Well, if he feels nothing for any other person, then I know what one perfect thing that might do the trick.
If your existence has been all that you say it has, then truth alone shall be my sword.
The mirror's surface swirls with darkness for a moment, then fills with images even blacker. Reflections of despair, of wailing souls, of shackles colder and more immutable than any forged by man, of a world of thirsts that can never be quenched. Alexander feels the mirror tremble in his grasp, and is glad that he cannot see its face. But the Lord of the Dead is transfixed to the mirror, to the screening of his life. Things long forgotten are once more uncovered, his enslavement to this throne while still a man, the years of watching misery and horror and growing ever more numb to it, the seep of his own humanity, the slow growth of a new thing altogether which became that which he is now. His is an existence that has no possibility of redemption, no end. The surrounding spirits draw away in pain. The truth is so sharp it stabs, so intense it sears.
Take it away. Make it stop.
The mirror of truth cracks from the strain, and death sheds a single gray tear.
Truth is indeed a terrible thing. I have worn this mantle for so long, I had forgotten its dreadful weight. You shall take the souls and leave as I agreed. You have been granted a stay from this inevitable reality. I almost envy you. Find the souls he has claimed, and bring them to me. King Calaphim and Queen Alaria, I presume. Your hero has won you a few more years of mortality. May your souls be more prepared for their rest when you return.
Thank you, my lord. I hope that they will.
And you, man of flesh, my steed shall take the three of you back to the land of the living. Tell her where it is you wish to go. Until we meet again, then, I assure you, we will meet again.
No offense, my lord, but I hope that will be many long years from now.
It is never as long as you might wish, mortal. Now, begone.
Yes, my lord.
Can I just say I love the freaking script writing for this game. Just the narration is just amazing.
Are you coming, Majesty?
Alhazred's treachery must be handled carefully, Alexander. Alaria and I must go gather our allies and form a plan. Watch over Cassima. Make sure she comes to no harm. We will return as soon as we can to take back all that has been stolen from us.
I will keep her safe until your return.
Thank you, son. Your love for our daughter must be deep indeed for you to have undertaken death itself for our sakes.
Indeed. May we succeed in what awaits us, and live long together as a family.
So, we brought back Cassima's parents from the dead. If she doesn't love us after this, then she is just... Well, anyway, we see that it doesn't take that much for her to love us, but she is really... I'm not going to say obligated, because I don't like obligation in love, but she's going to be hard-pressed not to just want to jump our bones every day after marriage for the rest of our lives. Anyway, oh boy. So, we are back now, and pretty sure we've done all we need to do on the outside. Well, there's one more thing I need to do. One more trip to the pawn shop, because if you remember, there's two more things I need to do.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
There's one thing that we've never tried out that we can trade for, so let's give back the Nightingale.
Would you mind if I...
Of course, Alexander looks...
And that is this brush here.
Ah, yes, the painter's brush. It was well used by one of the island's best painters. There's a lot of creativity in that brush, and its bristles are still in good condition.
I don't need creativity, I just need a brush.
I think I'd like the painter's brush.
Very good, Prince Alex. The painter's brush it is. May your painting go well. Feel free to bring back the brush at any time.
Thank you.
That will be unnecessary. And now's the point where you actually want to change in the lamp, because we have no more use for it now that we've cast our Make It Rain spell. So, of course, we'll be seeing this again.
Excuse me.
Let's skip past it. And, like, you remember, the lamp we want is this one.
Good day.
So yeah, just skipping past this, because we've seen it. Unless you, like, skipped to this part to get the better ending, then why would you do that? Come on.
Drat.
Oh well. Yeah, maybe we should actually start working for a living, buddy. Not counting on genies. So what can we possibly do? So if we go into the magic spell book, the one thing we haven't cast is the magic paint spell. 1 cup of swamp ooze, which we got a while back, thanks to Rotten Tomato. River Styx water, which you can only get by going into the Land of the Dead, so you can't possibly get to this part of the game without going through there. How anyone can get that, like, without dying, because seriously, how do we get that? Does the River Styx does the River Styx flow outside at all, or what? And then of course the Black Horse Feather, which we have. So you apply to blank surface with artist brush. The painting materialize. So what kind of blank surface do we know? Well, there was this wall over here.
The side of the castle is one big blank wall.
Hint, hint. Alright, so let's do the thing. If we look at our teacup...
The little china teacup is made of fine porcelain. The teacup contains swamp ooze and water from the River Styx.
Alright, so all we need to add is the feather.
Alexander dips the large black feather into the teacup and stirs the contents gently. To his amazement, the jet black color of the feather slowly drains from end to tip into the teacup. The teacup mixture blackens and thickens to a paint-like consistency. Alexander carefully puts it away, discarding the drained feather.
And now that we have our brush and some paint, where'd the brush go? There it is.
To paint something, Alexander must first choose a location where he wants to paint. The paint can then be used on that location.
Okay, so let's do that.
Feeling artistically inspired, Alexander decides to make use of the large blank castle wall. Ah, a doorway. Just what Alexander was thinking this wall needed.
That would be useful, but it's not an actual doorway, so what do we do about that?
With trepidation, Alexander gathers his strength for the enchantment of the painted door. Magic paint, black as ink, bring to life what I think, make it real what I draw, according... The spell worked. The door has magically solidified.
Sorry, it cut off like that. I couldn't help that. So we now have ourselves a door.
Eager to be inside the castle at last, Alexander opens the enchanted door and steps inside. The magic paint door fades back into the wall. So much for an easy exit.
It looks like we're on the lower floors now, so let's save the game. And let's check things out around here.
The castle basement is cool after the heat of the day. The arched domed ceilings add to the sense of spaciousness in the wide corridors. On the east wall are 3 dungeon doors. This,
Oh, whoops.
the castle base. This is the west basement hallway.
Oh, that's what it says. Okay. So I want to go in this door first.
Alexander opens the dungeon door and slips inside.
Mother? Mother, where are you?
Who's this young lad?
A spirit weeps inconsolably on the cot. The spirit appears to be the ghost of a little boy.
Alright.
What's the matter, little boy?
I'm lost. I can't find my mother. I don't know why she would just leave me here. I've been alone ever so long.
I think we know who this is.
Mother, where are you?
Oh, I was gonna look at the spider. Oh well. We have something for you.
You must be the son of the spirit I met in the realm of the dead. She gave me this handkerchief and asked me to tell you that she's waiting for you there.
It's Mama's. It even smells like her. I can feel her now. I know where to go.
Wait. Before you go, is there anything you can tell me about the castle?
I like to play in secret places. In the basement behind the Man of Steel is a door. Nobody except me knows it's there anymore. Farewell.
Alright, so that's an interesting little tidbit of information. So let's now go this way. Do we want to try this door?
Alexander decides to find out what's on the other side of that door.
Hey!
Prince Alexander, I can't believe it. How did you get into the castle?
Well, actually, it's a little hard to explain.
I bet. You run a terrible risk of being here, though. The castle is crawling with guard dogs, especially today. The Wazir will have your hide if he finds you.
I know that, Jallo. But Cassima is being married today. What greater risk is there than that?
Of course you're right. Young love. I forgot what heartburn it is. But what are you supposed to do about it?
I've got to try to see her. Maybe even stop the wedding.
Is that all? And here I thought you would try something dangerous. Oh.
Don't worry about me, friend. Just tell me, where is Cassima?
As far as I know, she's still in her bedroom upstairs. You'd never make it up there, though. The guard dogs are everywhere, and they're very loyal to the crown. Unfortunately, right now the crown means Alhazred. If we had proof of something truly afoul, the guard dogs might listen. As it is, they're your enemies, not his.
I understand. I've had no lack of enemies since I got here. In fact, you'd almost think I wasn't welcome.
And they say princes have no sense of humor. Well, I can see there's no putting you off. For Cassima's sake, I wish you luck. I'll be here if there's anything you need.
Thanks, Jallo.
Well, there is one thing. Remember what we talked about with the lamp?
I've been thinking of what you said about swapping a replica for the genie's lamp. I got this lamp from the old lamp seller in town. Do you think it will pass?
Why, yes! It's an exact replica. That's amazing. How did you guess?
I suppose it was intuition.
I'll have to wait for the right moment, mind you. But I should be able to get close enough to swap this for the real thing, and none shall be the wiser. Now you shall see Jallo's skill.
I'm sure your hands are mightier than my sword, my clever friend.
Go ahead and do as you've planned, and let me worry about swapping the lamp. If I accomplish the trickery, I'll manage to get the lamp to you somehow. You never fear.
I have faith, Jollo. You are a true friend.
Oh, shucks. I'd do anything for the princess.
I love Jollo. He's awesome.
Jollo's bedroom is spacious, neat, and lush with dramatic colors. Like its resident, there's a melancholy sheen to its brightness.
Alright, so guards can still run... Oh, what is this?
The wall above Jollo's desk sports a notice of a circus. It seems very old.
Oh, that's probably where, what Jollo used to do. Anyway, like I said, randomly guard dogs can wander around, so it's good to save again here. And let's see about that suit of armor that we heard about.
From the East Hall, Alexander hears the sounds of a door opening and a guard's footsteps trudging heavily down a flight of stairs.
Oh. Wait, what's this?
A closed door on the north wall bears a small brass plaque. The plaque reads, "Guard Room." Uh-oh.
What happens if we go in there?
Alexander hears the clear sound of guard dog voices coming from behind the door. He decides opening the door wouldn't be wise.
There's actually something I want to check real quick. There's something I'm looking for.
Alexander doesn't see any way of opening that door manually.
Okay, never mind. So what you want to do...
Alexander examines the suit of armor, but sees nothing special. Remembering what the little boy ghost said, Alexander experiments with the suit of armor. He pushes down, then pulls up on the knight's right arm. A secret passage.
This is very, Lorbo.
Alexander hears the sound of voices coming from nearby. Alexander peers through the chink in the wall.
Captain, I've been hearing rumors from the guards who've been watching the princess. They say lately she's been pounding on her door and begging to be let out. Ain't none of my business, sir, but news like that is upsetting the other dogs. Ain't no guard in the castle who would willingly keep the princess anywhere she don't want to be.
Hasred claims that a foreign intruder is here to assassinate her. That's why she's got to be kept under lock and key, right up until the wedding.
Call me an old dog that can't learn new tricks, but I say the princess should be the one given the orders.
Alhazred has been in charge for months, what with the king's death and Casima's mourning. Tonight, the wedding will seal it, and there's nothing we can do about it. Like him or not, he's our liege. Need I remind you of your oath to the crown?
Aye, we've an oath. For the sake of the princess, we'll not be forgetting it. He'd just better treat her well.
Speaking of the Wazir, what do you reckon he's keeping in that magical room of his?
It's not a magic room. It's just the door he's enchanted somehow. I say he's still got the royal treasury in there, along with whatever else he's so eager to protect. Not even the court treasurer is allowed in there anymore.
I heard him in the hall the other day. He was speaking of that door. Black magic is what I say. I heard him say, Ali, but then Bay came up and started yapping at me.
Enough! It is not our place to question the practices of our liege, no matter how strange. The wedding will be starting soon. Report to the throne room when you hear the music start.
Speaking to that door, black magic is what I said. I heard him say Ali, but then Bay came up and started yapping at me. So apparently there's some sort of a password to some door, and it's Ali something. Interesting. So, we are back inside the castle for the first time for the last time. Because, you know, officially this is the first time, but you know. Anyway, can we now, once again, but for the last time and for the first time, yeah, anyway, can we find the princess and defeat Alhazred once and for all so we can save the land of the Green Isles? You're gonna have to find out in the finale of Let's Play King's Quest VI. Thank you for watching and have a good day.